Hey everyone, welcome to Michelle's Mystic Corner. So today we are talking about how anybody can meditate, and that is a great thing, especially for people who don't know how to meditate, are unable to meditate. For those who have something called aphantasia and are medically unable to meditate or visualize, there are ways that individuals can meditate. So we are going to completely get into that. Does let's see here. So the first thing I want to say is when you meditate, you are giving focused attention and awareness to something, whether that be an entity, yourself, just the energy around you. It is focused attention and awareness. And that is also what prayer is. Prayer is, let's see here. According to the Bible, it's Psalms 1:2. Prayer is importance of meditating on God's law. So prayer and meditating go hand in hand. So we're going to get all deep and into this today. However, I would like to start. I know I'm just jumping all around today. I just wanted to throw some meditation at everybody today to get us started. So let's draw a card for the day real quick. I got a couple of things going on here. All right. And we have the Four of Swords. Look at this card. And let's see if I can get this card in view here. So with this card, I love this card. Oh my goodness. Do you see how she is writing things down? So write down your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, things that make you angry, things that upset you, things that make you happy, right? Do you know that journaling is a form of meditation? So, how appropriate is this card for today? I love this card. This is amazing. Okay, we're going to work with this card today. All right, I'm going to put this card in front of me. So the Four of Swords, swords is about thoughts, ideas, communication. It's an air card. So with the Four of Swords, I am going to say today is your day to rest, to meditate, to think, to ponder, to communicate your ideas and to express them in multiple ways. Oh, good. Thank you, Dax. All right. So I have found a couple of different meanings for meditation. One of them is that meditation is often used to improve mental clarity, emotional calmness, and overall well-being. It's a mental exercise that trains attention and helps curb the reactivity to negative thoughts and feelings. Now, I find that really to be very true because when you meditate, and I'm going to show you how you can meditate so easily without even knowing anybody even knowing that you're even meditating, it can help to transform your thoughts from negative to positive if you allow it, if you are open-minded to it. And that's the big key. You have to be open-minded. You have to allow it. You have to have the intention, because without the intention, it's not going to work. If you're sitting there and you're like, this isn't working, you're right. It's not going to work because you're not thinking with the right mind frame. And so that's the first step in meditation of any kind, is you have to believe it. Even if you have to fake it, and think, I know this is going to happen. Let those other negative thoughts go away. Just repeat to yourself, this is working, this is working. Okay, so that's just a tip I have on meditation. Okay, so going on, it also, meditation has techniques that aim to calm the mind's nonstop activity. And this is really big. This allows you to experience inner peace. So I always say, you know, those roundabouts that have those exits that you're like, oops, I missed that exit. And you go back around in the circle. Okay. There are, in my mind, when I am thinking sometimes, there are exits going in every single direction, and that's how my mind works, and they all connect, and I have to stop that because there's so much chatter and noise in my head. So meditation, prayer, those are the things that can really help to calm the mind and get rid of that chatter. So you can incorporate meditation into your daily routine. This can be really beneficial to bond with your deity, your God, your inner self, your higher power, on a really deeper level. So, prayer, going back to prayer, so another meaning of prayer is invocation or act to seek, act or activate a rapport with an object of worship through deliberate communication. So when you meditate, sometimes you are wanting to connect mentally through your spirit to the other spiritual realm, and that is the same thing with prayer. So, is it easy to just stop for a few minutes and just pray? No, in your own mind? Absolutely. Absolutely. So, let's just contemplate for a moment a state of mind where you are focused, where you are present. Okay? You are You are trying to heighten your sense of awareness on a deep understanding of your own self and one's connection to something greater than yourself with meditation. Okay, so there are so many ways to meditate. I've mentioned prayer. Okay, there are breathing meditations. This is my favorite. Okay, I like to, and I learned this from my husband. He started me on this, but I like to stop whatever I'm doing, especially when I'm angry. This is my favorite one. And I will just take in 3 deep breaths through my nose, but I count to the count of 5. So in for 5, and I hold for 5, and I'm out for 5. Now, when you do this, and you do this 3 to 5 times, you are bringing oxygen into your brain. Okay. You are letting all of your nerve endings start to calm down. Sometimes you can start feeling the tingle in your hands. Okay. Now, if you want to go deeper, sometimes after those 3 deep breaths, I will start. And wherever you're feeling really anxious, you start taking the energy that is in your hand, because now you have created energy. You have played with the energy. And so let's feel the energy that is in your heart chakra, right? And and you're giving your own self healing energy through meditation. Now, is it going to heal you if you have a medical issue? I'm going to say I am not a doctor. Go to a doctor. But it does help with anxiety. It does help with calming. This I do know. It does help with anger. It does help with relaxation. Yes. Okay, so we are going to get into the Om. I also have, and I do not have the Om card available that I know of because I've not gone through this deck all the way yet. So I have this. Don't forget your glasses. Mudras for body, mind, and spirit. So here's another form of meditation. Now, Om is a very, okay, I gotta try to remember this, and this is shameful on me. Om has the sound of healing, and there is a mudra, which is, it's the hands, okay? And when you say the Om, you breathe in, Om. There's so much power in that. This I can tell you. Now, I do not know where the Om is in this, but we are going to go with balance. I'm choosing balance because it goes with anxiety. And since I was talking about anxiety, with this card, it's going to show you the hand movement, well poised, and that's this one. And then on the back, the Parthavia mudra sharpens one's sense of smell. It is good for the liver, nails, skin, hair, and bones. On a mental, spiritual level, it helps one to find equanimity and cope with changing moods. Our frame of mind determines our quality of life. We have considerable control over this through our thoughts. Okay, it is up to us to decide where to put the emphasis, to decide what is important and genuine, what does us good, and what gives us fulfillment. Easier said than done, perhaps, but well worth trying. You are sitting in your boat and rowing slowly and steadily toward your dream island. There you can find all that your heart desires. And here is your mudra for you. My life, let's see if I can do this. Okay, there we go. My life is a gift. I respect and value this gift and make the best of it. And here is the back of the card. So, balance. And you can do that. You don't even have to say anything. You can just do this. I think I'm doing that right. And you can do your Om, you can do your breathing. You don't have to say anything out loud. You can just think it, just like a prayer. Okay. So there are the meditations that you can go into that are guided meditations. So Dax just did a meditation. Dax just did, sorry, hi Dan. Dax just did a meditation, a guided meditation through one of the tarot cards. And I loved it. And what you do is you pick a tarot card and you look at the tarot card. And then you close your eyes, you take your deep breaths. I could be doing this all wrong. You might have to go back and watch the other video now. And then you recreate that card. And then you go back in there and you look at the card and you go back and you recreate the card. And that is a way to be very in tune with the card and visualize that card in your head. And it is a really great activity. I love that guided meditation. Another meditation, especially if you cannot visualize, um, there is one that I really enjoyed, and I did find it on YouTube. And you sit back, you listen to the music, and he talks about feeling your your body. You start feeling your toes, you start feeling your legs, you feel the things around you. And that one is really good because when you start moving your body parts when he tells you to, you know that, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be feeling. And it really is calming and helpful. And there are quite a few videos out there that I have found to be oh yes, there it is. The Hermit card meditation. Yay! Thank you, Dax. Okay, so now I have a meditation. I was hoping more people would join by now, but that's okay. I'm sure anybody that is watching this later on, here is a meditation that we're going to do. So you're going to stop what you're doing for a few minutes and get as comfortable as you can. So one of the things about getting comfortable is I have a problem sometimes getting comfortable wherever I am. So that's why I say as comfortable as you can, because everyone's all, oh, get completely comfortable. And that's not always possible. So you're going to close your eyes. And if you cannot close your eyes, the next thing you can do is soften or unfocus your gaze. So you do not want to be driving. If you're driving, definitely do not do this meditation. Okay. So close your eyes, soften your gaze, and then you're going to notice your natural breathing rhythm. Don't worry about changing it. You want to just pay attention to the inhale, to the exhale, and just get to notice how it works, how you breathe. And when your mind wanders, which it is going to wander, okay, acknowledge those thoughts without any kind of judgment. Don't judge your thoughts because you are not your thoughts. You can see your thoughts, but then just redirect it back to your breath now. Then you can start to feel your fingers moving. And as those thoughts continue to try to come in, you just shoo them away. And you continue your breathing. And then as things start to move into your arms, you can feel your arms starting to tingle a bit down into your shoulders, and you down into your chest and all the way down into your legs. Once your feet start tingling, this is where you're going to feel yourself start blending into the ground. You are now barefoot. You are touching Mother Nature, Mother Earth. Your feet are becoming roots, and you are becoming one with the roots of Mother Nature. Your hands are now reaching up and becoming one with the universe. And you are now creating a shield around you. So you just want to feel this shield around you. Okay. And this shield is your energy, your vibration. Okay. Now just take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. You can just start feeling yourself being open, feeling things around you, in through your nose, out through your mouth. You can open your eyes, in through your nose, out through your mouth. And now you have a shield around you, a bubble around you that will help you repel the negativity that tries to come in. And you are protected and shielded and warded. So that is how you can bubble up and protect yourself through meditation. Okay. You see what is going on. Okay, so I have some updates. Let's talk about some updates. Tomorrow at 11 a.m., we have our wild and funny things that have gone on with readings. There's going to be a few of us on. I'm really excited. That is in the chat room already. Yay. Monday. Oh my goodness, Monday is Dax's birthday. And he has a special going on that I'm not supposed to say anything yet, but he'll be posting it tomorrow. So there is that. And he has a special code. Ooh. Okay. Wednesday, we will be on at 11 a.m. with our weekly show. And I have my next show Saturday. So there is that for you. Okay, what else? I will be posting my daily readings or daily going throughs again. We had a little incident here, so I had to take a few days off, but I will be starting to post those again. So there's that for us. If you would like a reading, all of my readings are $49.99. All of my numerology reports are $49.99, and you can get a hold of me at psychic.cafe/Michelle. And let's see, Dan has been doing some readings. So if you would like to get a hold of him, you can reach him at psychic.cafe/Dan. So, all right, let's look at some of these mudras because this is amazing. Now, when it comes to mudras, I really wanted to find the one that, but yeah, that's going to be a little harder to find through this. The one that I see Trump using all the time. But here is this one. This one is confidence. So if you have an interview or you're going up to do a speaking engagement or something of that nature. And just, yeah, it looks like this. There we go. And that's confidence. Confidence, which I really, really like this. So, confidence. Okay. I know that it will turn out for the good. Confidence. I know that it will turn out for the good. There we go. Confidence. I really like that one. Okay. So, as I said, I've not gone through this deck. I do not. I guess I need donuts today. I do not know the different colors. I'm gonna assume earth, air, fire, water, and spirit because of the colors. There is blue, yellow. Well, no, because there's orange. See, I have a lot to learn. So this is gonna be fun. It's always fun to learn new things. It's like learning a new language, right? And that's awesome. So, and there's a lot of, I did not realize just how many there are. Look at this. There is so many, so many. Ugh, I'm gonna have to post one a day. Yep. Oh, here's a card for poor Dan. I have found Dan's mudra. Because poor Dan lives with a ton of women. They're all his kids. I'm sorry. Tolerance. So let's see if I can do this. Looks like it's pinky and thumb with this finger up. My fingers don't work that way. So, tolerance. Be generous. Without expectations, I am free. Oh, poor Dan. But there is his. There's his mudra for this week. I love it. I love this deck. This is a great meditation deck because you can sit there for a while and just hold that pose for a few minutes. I love it. Okay. Yes, bad internet day. See, tolerance, tolerance. Poor Dan. So, does anybody have any questions? It does not look like a whole lot. Tomorrow is Father's Day. I want to say happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, to all the single moms out there who are both father and mother. I know that there's a few mommy daddies in my family. We'll be celebrating them tomorrow. That's a big thing for me. I always celebrate the single moms because, when they play daddy, they deserve that day too. And the same for the dads, on Mother's Day, if you have a single dad, I always celebrate them on Mother's Day because if you're a single dad and you're playing mom, you're mom. So there you go. So happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Let's see. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I think we'll be trying to do a barbecue tomorrow. That's going to be fun. Let's see what else is going on. Flag Day. I don't know if it just passed or if it's tomorrow, but I know it's somewhere. So happy Flag Day. I know that's an important day. Most people don't see it as an important day, but it is. Just putting that out there. I'm not going to get all political on anybody. I'm just saying I feel it's an important day, so that's my take. Okay, now I am going to go ahead and do a general read for the collective. Okay. Hmm. So we have the Four of Swords, which we know we've already talked about. However, with the Four of Swords and journaling, meditating, writing things down, I just thought that was such an appropriate card for today's discussion. There's the Tower. Now, with this tower talks more about isolation. Um, and I say that because I don't usually get upside down cards. So I did get the Sun reversed, which I don't usually get upside down cards. So here we go. You need to really come out of your shell. You need to write some things down and not let your own self keep you from being happy. So, what do you need to do? You need to end something, cut something out. Write down what is bothering you. That's this card. That's what you need to be writing down. What is on your mind, good or bad? And then figure out where it's working, where it's not working. Get rid of the bad things so that you can keep this card this way and keep going forward with whatever it is you are doing, because otherwise you're going to get stuck in your own mind, and it's not a good place to be when you have things that are heavy. So get rid of the heavy, get rid of the clutter. Remember the meditation we were talking about and the decluttering the mind? Get rid of all that, declutter your mind. Get out of that isolation. Okay? So there is a collective reading. I think that was definitely meant for me. Oops. Uh, I read for everybody, and I always know it's me because I don't have to read for myself. Oh, yes. Yes, Dan, it is. It is a general read for everyone, but it was definitely meant for me because I need to declutter more than my mind. When I have a lot on my mind and my mind is decluttered, my area it gets cluttered. So when my mind is cluttered, my area gets decluttered, I get stressed out, my husband gets irritated with me. It's a rolling pattern, right? So now adding that to what I just said, you can see how it can be this tidal wave of just effect after effect after effect, right? And you wouldn't think that something up here could affect another person way over here, but it can. It can, and it does. And so that's why decluttering the mind is so important, because it helps everybody. I know from experience. Let's see what's going on here. Oh yeah, Dan's having issues with his internet. Okay, so for more meditation tips, there are a ton of different things you can do. I would suggest going on YouTube. There are easy meditations, there are guided meditations. Ones that are really good are when you can, if you like your own voice, you can record a meditation. You can look one up, look into a camera, or look into, turn on your recorder and speak into it, that meditation, and then play it to yourself whenever you want to meditate, if you like guided meditations. Another really fun one is meditating in the shower. Now, the reason for that is water. You are with the water element, you are with the fire element because of the hot water. And so those are really awesome. Let's see what else. Okay, I know I have more in my brain. Um, I just went blank. There are meditations where you can use candles, those, and incense. I love incense. When you light the incense and you let the smell invade you, it helps to relax you. And that's one of the things some people like to do meditations with incense, or they like the rituals because it invokes the senses. When you do meditations, you really want to get all of your senses involved. Um, I, your smell, your hearing, just all of your senses. It just helps to in tune yourself. I just can't bring that into a deeper thought there. So there we are, meditation. If you have anything you would like to add, please feel free. We would love to hear from you. And that is just the basics of meditation. There's so much more that, like I said, this is a deep, deep subject. And this is just a tiny fraction of that subject. So I hope you've enjoyed today's show. We're going to go ahead and cut it early today, but we will be back tomorrow. So I hope everyone had fun. Bye. Oh, if Dax is still there, I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm going to go through another mudra while he's out there doing his thing. Friendship. Oh, okay. Here's a good one. Here's a good one. This is friendship.